Sorry if I'm loud, y'all. Let's get to it, man. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. My group me is blowing up. Blowing up. Like, what could be so important? Oh, I'm hot dogs. All right, man. I like Jordan Love. See what he got going with. First plays a run. And I got sideline view. But I kind of, let's go back. I can't remember what the back uh, shortcut. Cool thing about NFL Plus is if you pay for the premium, like yeah, boy does, um, you can get all the NFL film and watch it just like I watch it. That say Q back? Maybe? Yeah, it did. And N for forward. Play. Play up. But I want to see the end zone. Especially on runs. Let's see what it's looking like. So got a four up front right here. Two backers. See what play we got. He's making some type of alert. That safety came out very fast. Y'all saw that? Man, there's a can't remember the button to rewind. Look how fast this safety right here comes down here. Look how fast. Like he knew to play. That's crazy. And he ends up making the tackle. That's good football. Right? Who is that? Who is number 3? Is that number 3? Number 8. 3. Will Harris. Shout out to Will Harris, man. All right, how do I go rewind 3 seconds? Rewind 1 second, left arrow, 1 second, shift left. How'd you? I don't watch that again. He is, man, he's down there like, boom. Oh, this is the perfect time play. And then you got what looks to be a zone scheme. Got these two people working here. And his first step is that way. And then you got these two working here to here. So, and he kind of almost automatically goes up to the backer. So, but either way, backside zone. Good job, number 3, Will Harris. Shout out to Will Harris, man. Let's go next play. You know what I'm gonna hate? I'm going to hate having to hit play every single. But not every play will be special. Oh, like this one. Like the design. Maybe it wasn't executed well. But I love a good. As much as I say I don't like gap scheme plays, I do like gap scheme plays. This is the same play right here. Let's watch it in entirety real quick. 75's pulling, I think. He's a little early. Y'all saw that? He's a tiny bit early. Watch 75. Boom, he's moving already. Yeah. Like, come on, brother. Any defensive lineman worth his sand is gonna key on something like that. So if I can see it on tape, 75, everybody can see it on tape. I think he makes a nice block though. So seems good. So I'm not tripping. Not tripping there. Not Dan Quinn's defense being cheese. This is a good pass. This is the thing I like about Jordan Love, man. I feel like he generally, especially now, makes very good and quick decisions. I mean, he's looking at the safeties and he recognizes what he has, right? Because he looked at the safeties. He's basically got three man at the top of this route. So he knows he has the out route and he throws it quick. Like Jordan Love, man, he's a good quarterback. Very good quarterback. We have to watch this play? Probably not. I mean, it's straight like offensive line work on the pass pro. Looks good. Ooh, so wait a minute. Wait a minute. 77, brother. Hold on, 77. You can't have my number. And hey, man, you damn near lost. And he's a wide. He's like almost on the tackle. He's in that slant right here. But come on, 77. That man cross your face like that? Still at the block though. We ain't, I'm not tripping on him. What's good, T Mop? Hey, I'm watching you. I'm watching your team right now. Shout out to Taylor, man. She a huge Packers fan. Cheesehead. We got another. Oh, play action, wide open. See, I'm telling you, man. I like Jordan, man. I like him. And the Cowboys is kind of silly, in my opinion, of trading Micah Parsons to them. They were already a ready team. What are we doing, man? Again, nice little play action. Look like run. I mean, he had the linebackers kind of stuck, right? So like this is why we do play action right here. They already did a couple runs. Watch these two linebackers come down because they think it's a run. Now, to me, sometimes I don't. This is me personally. This is not like a. I'll let it go to the next play. This is me personally. If you're not gonna throw something behind the backers when you're doing a play action, I don't know why you're doing much play action unless you're really trying to get a deep ball or something like that because you want to get the safety to come down. Good play design. Good play design. The only problem with this play design, watch it again. The only problem with this play design is that sometimes it takes too long. And like with your blocking scheme, you kind of want to hit it fast, like downhill and very fast. And I'll show you on the next angle. They'll show the end zone view. So here we go. So you're gonna get a fake here first, and he's gonna turn around and then hand to 8 to go here, which means a lot of these people are like kind of back blocking. I think we even have one pull. I couldn't see who pulled, so we'll see. You had a back, but it's tough, bro. It's slow. It's just like a. And if you get any strong guy that pushed the pile, he pushed the pile. 77 again, bro. Second time talking to you. He won that block, right? In the scheme of that play is it's a counter basically, and you have all back blocks, right? And then you have this guy coming in to kick out this end, and you kind of want to take 8 and run him up this way. But if you look at the numbers, it should be 1-on-1. It should be 1-on-1. I ain't even going, hey girl, what's up? And we just watching film. Every Friday I'm gonna get in and do some film room Fridays. So I'm gonna break down film and show y'all how I break down film and watch film of games. This is from last night's game, Green Bay and the Commanders. Anyway, back to the top and ask questions if you have questions. Um, this is his counter, so he kind of wants to go this way. But if you get any kind of movement this way, look what he does at 77. Because 77 kind of on a back block, maybe 77 you want to have your head on this side, but whatever. Nonetheless, he gets squeezed out. It gets tackled by the person he's blocking. So sometimes no plays they take a little bit too long. Like you can't. I love the design. The execution has to be top tier, which is basically every play in football. So it is what it is. Same type of motion, but play action. Oh. What did I say 2 plays ago? I like play action when they use play action to get behind the backers. Here we go. That play action is going to get these backers to step up. And I want to see somebody throw something back here. That's what I want to see. If they step up, put it right over their head top. And I mean a zinger. There's a gap. Bow. Man. I mean a slightly better ball or maybe a better route. But that was it. That was the play. It was there. So it should have been there. Should have been there. Don't know what the confusion was there. Probably a route issue. Who knows? Woo! Look at this package. We're definitely running the ball right here, right? That should have been a false start. Oh, they didn't call false start. Oh, they did call false start. I was about to say, did y'all see the running back on that one? That boy definitely false started. And if they didn't false start, I was about to be like, hey, yo, come on, bro. They cheating, man. They cheating. Watch number 8 right here, man. I got a keen eye, man. Watch number 8. He gonna start moving by right now. Boom. That's a false start. Can't do that, brother. Sorry. Unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Don't cheat the system. Don't cheat the system. All right, what's next? How do they pick plays? Pick the hold on. How do they pick what plays to do? Oh, this is a great question actually. Thank you, Iman. Thank you for asking this question. This is a great question. First of all, let's go back because I think this was a good play. So the question at hand right now is, how do they pick what plays to do? Do they pre-plan it? The answer is yes and no. Okay. So generally speaking, at the beginning of the game, you have what is called like your scripted 12. Some people shorten it. Some people do 15, which is a little crazy to me. But you've done a lot of scouting. You have people who watch film like this. They break down film. They figure out tendencies for defenses and offenses, so on and so forth. And so the offense will practice and actually come out with a game plan. Hey, we're going to run these 12 plays because we want to see how the defense is going to react to these 12 plays. We think they'll be successful. Even if they're not successful, we want to see how the defense plays them because we're going to run stuff off of it later. After those 12 plays, that's when you start game planning beyond that. So you have your full playbook that you're actually game planning against. Now, some people condense their playbook every game because some plays against certain defenses are just not going to work. So it really makes no sense to have those plays ready and available unless they switch to a defense, which that doesn't typically happen. So the first like 12 to 15 plays are usually scripted, and then after that, it's a chess game. I see what you've been doing, you see what I've been doing. I'm trying to counterpunch, you're trying to counterpunch. So good question. All right, I like this play. Another play action. Green Bay, this drive alone has ran 3 play actions. And this seems to be a beautiful ball. It's just a little bit too far, man. And I don't know if this is Jordan's fault or the wide receiver's fault. And he puts it on right on the, well, maybe not right on the hash. Looks good though. Looks good though. You kind of want to put that ball right here. Bend them inside. Good effort, bruh. Can't even be mad at it. And like, why do you want to put it on the hash? You got the cornerback on your outside shoulder. So if you lead him up the field and put it on this hash, there's no way this cornerback is getting to that ball. And you don't want to put it too far in the middle because then you don't want 3 to be able to get underneath it and pick it off. So maybe this ball just a little bit too far. A little bit. So football is way more strategic than I thought. That's cool. That is why I love football. Because most people watch football just as casual fans, and that's fine. Like, I want people to enjoy the game of football. But it's very strategic. Super strategic. Every little thing is a minute detail that will affect the outcome of the game. And that's why I'm breaking this down. Like, for instance, I'll show you this right here. So you have receivers that are running different routes, right? You got almost two outs in you got a stop route right here. So he kind of ran up and did like a little stop. You got this guy who's right here who's doing the out. He doing this, and then this receiver's running deep. Well, he's only throwing the ball based on what he sees this guy over here doing. So you'll see at the beginning of the play, he's not even looking over there. He's like looking at the middle of the field. And it'll be a little apparent here. So watch, he's gonna throw it to the right, but look at Jordan Love's eyes. When the ball is snapped, look where Jordan Love is looking. I bet it's not gonna be straight over to the right. So scanning the field, boom. Come on, bro. Beautiful. It's beautiful. And you just take what yards you get. When they call timeout, is that when they change the plans based on how other teams playing? Like, what do coach be talking about over there? Not generally speaking, when people call timeout, is because they mess something up, and so they don't want to waste a play. So it's not often that people call timeout to actually change the plan. You know how they be doing in movies? They'll see something, they call a timeout, and they're like, hey, we're going to run a fake 32 blast with a backside George reverse. It don't really be happening like that in movies. Sometimes it does. Sometimes that's what happened with the Philly play in the Super Bowl. Sometimes it does, but most of the time it's somebody lined up wrong. They're about to get a penalty for them lining up wrong, so the coach will call timeout, and then you get your ass chewed because you were lined up wrong. And that's what correction happens in timeouts. Often it's correction and not like a play design. 75 jumped a little bit on that play, but they didn't call it. Step up. That's a hold. Good movement in the pocket. Jordan, what a throw. And this is the play old buddy broke his collarbone on. I called it last night. I seen it, and I said, oh, he broke his collarbone. My wife was like, how do you know? I was like, I just know. Sometimes certain tackles produce certain injuries. Yeah, 71. Okay, now people are going to ask, too, well, why is it a hold? 71 is like bear hugging this guy, man. Look at 71 right here. He's got his hand all up on old buddy neck. Like 92's going to come here, and he's going to be choking him. Watch. Look at that, man. You can't. This young fellas, you cannot have your hands there, brother. That's gonna be a clear hold. This guy, that's all his job is to do is look right here. That man said, "Oh yeah, hold." That's easy, easy hold, man. You don't want to do that, man. That's not good blocking technique. Now, granted, if you about to give up a sack, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. I'm one of them type of linemen, man. If you about to give up a sack, man, I trip somebody. I don't care. This is one of them situations where if I'm Green Bay, if the Eagles would do this, this is one of them situations where look at the alignment, bro. You got your tackles in the middle of the field about as wide as a defensive end would be. Bro, I'm calling an audible. I'm finna run a QB draw straight up the middle. Look at that. Granted, they may slant in after the play, but nah, bro, there's so much space. I would have called a QB draw. That's all right. Good play. Good play. I'm with it. Look at this, bro. Look at the lanes. Look at the lanes. Look at this. My high school coach would have said, "This is what you." Never mind. I can't say that. Not on live. Not on live. That's crazy. This gap, I'd have immediately called an audible. Immediately. And went straight down the middle, bro. Alex, what's up, my man? How you been, man? But I like it. He checked it down, so I'm not really tripping. I'm not really tripping. Let your athletes be athletes, man. If you're a youth quarterback, live to see another down. Let your athletes be athletes. All right, we got a check here. Check into shotgun. A lot of people in the box, crowding the line. Well, Buddy might have been outside, but oh well. Good throw. Just a little bit behind. Right read, just a little bit behind. There's a lot going on too. So you get a backup, and something else happens. He gets back under center. So I guess sometimes in the NFL they'll kill a play, and so they'll say kill, and then they'll reset. So he probably said reload, and he goes back and just look at this, man. My boy, you can't miss this though, Jordan. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Now this is the consequence of his own plays earlier. Earlier, remember he tried to put it on the hash, but it was a little bit too far. This time he didn't want to put it out too far, and he put it a little bit too behind. That's exactly what happened, bro. That's 100% what happened just now. Is he didn't want to make the same mistake he did earlier and put it out too far in the middle of the field. He just put it out on the hash. And it was a little bit too behind. So that's tough. All right, now we got the Commanders with the ball. Jaden Daniels, he struggled this game. I say he struggled. I think in the first 3 quarters he did. But what's up, Lou? I say he struggled. But I'm trying to figure out, that's why I'm watching this game film. I'm trying to figure out why he struggled the way he did. What was the Packers doing, you know? Michael Parsons getting that work in, man. He played good last night too. I know the Cowboys is sick, boy. Sick. I know they be hating to see him get a sack, boy. I'm sick, Uncle Bernie. I'm sick. And them all white uniforms from the Packers is just so icy, man. So icy. Blocking up front. There you go. Slide to the right. Get rid of it though. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Young quarterbacks, man. If there's anything I could tell you, and I'm sitting here like I just play in the league. I don't play in the league or nothing like that. I'm just, as a fan and somebody who loves football, you gotta get rid of that rock. Have to, bro. Like, there's just nothing going on, bro. The play is dead. Even if you get to the point, like right here, and you think you're about to get out, you see you have a receiver right here, man. Just toss it at his feet, man. You don't. I want to take a 0-yard play than a negative play anytime. If I had to take 0 yards versus negative, I'm taking 0 every single time. Every time. Just I don't get it, man. I don't get it. All right, we can go to the next play. Oh, I hate that they don't have the other end zone view of this. Oh, it's the same thing. Maybe I hit rewind. Not bad, y'all. He almost got hurt right there too. Y'all saw that? Look at that leg extension. Come on. And people will call it a sophomore slump. I just think sometimes, you have film on you now. People can watch what you about to do. Zach Ertz has the craziest stance. I love him though. You gotta get rid of that ball a little earlier. All right, let's go. Now, when I watch football, I like to watch the line first, and then I'll get my eyes like to the middle of the field, like right here, and then I'll work to whatever side has, either the most receivers or the most motion. There's nothing there, man. Just toss it. And the only option you really have is maybe this route on the backside, but you're not looking that way. So by the time you did look that way, it was over. Yeah, just there you go. Check down, get hot. That was a good play. I'll take that. People might not love that, but I'll take that. What's good, Thomas? Welcome to the live, man. Just chatting last night's game, football, watching some film, breaking it down. Micah's working good right there. Oh, he almost had a sack. Almost had a sack, boy. I really wish Michael Parsons would have came to the Eagles, man. I ain't even gonna cap. I was hoping how we did some special magic, and got him to the birds. I'm not finna watch no punt. I need to know the shortcut to for the next play. I keep forgetting, man. Let me see the shortcuts, man. Oh, it's in. I'm tripping. That makes sense. Say next. Tripping. It was a good point though. I should have watched it. Look where they're at. They're on a freaking 4-yard line. This better be a run or a very quick pass. A play action off of I like it. I'm not even gonna be mad. Play design was crazy good, but a play action off of and you're on the 4-yard line is risky. Sometimes you gotta be risky to be a good football team. I would like a little bit more room, especially with 3 coming down like that. Yeah, bro, that's scary, bro. My man is basically on the line right now. If you would have had all out blitz, like if they'd have 4 hit this A gap, if you would have had this guy hit this B gap, you would have been pressed because 85 is going out on the route, right? Man, it would have been scary. It'd have been scary, bro. I don't know if I'm taking the play action, but then again, I'm not an NFL coach, so maybe that's why I'm not an NFL coach. One of these days. What you mean there ain't no videos for me to play? Play next, cuz. Tripping. Good throw. They are working them seams, bro. Let's go back real quick. I'm about to go back real quick and just see what kind of defense is the Commanders playing that the seams are just booty butt naked 24/7. What? Is that an end? That is an end. Kind of looks like a robber. Because you end up with one safety over the top. Because one rolls down. I mean, he's down here. You got one over the top, kind of a cover 3. Yeah, that's my boy, but this booty naked, running. That's one of them. That's one of them broken collarbone tackles right there. You don't want them type of tackles. Good protection. Hey man, I'm 77 is getting work, dog. He's getting work, bro. Like I can't even lie. Getting worked. He pulls right here though. Good block. Gap schemes. What is 55 celebrating for? Like they didn't just get a positive play. This is the type of stuff I don't like. It was a positive play, sir. They gain yards. Why are you celebrating? Oh, good throw. Good decision. Bad throw. This is the other thing I don't like about the Packers do this a lot, and I don't like my quarterbacks to do this. If I'm coaching, I get it. The kind of naked or whatever, or reverse out. I don't like when on the play action they're here and they have to turn all the way around and they're right-handed, so they have to turn all the way back around to get to their. Because by the time they see pressure, which is already here, look what he has to do. He has to, instead of him being able to go out this way, he has to flip his body, flip his feet, and start to retreat backwards. And it almost instinctively makes you throw off of your back foot, right? Look at that. That's why I don't like this type of. He flips and he immediately gets into the backpedaling. That's why I just don't like those type of things, because you can't. You still have to have a good, and then he throws an errant throw. So you still have to have good body posture when you're throwing the football. And I think those type of play actions, those type of boots, that I don't think they do quarterbacks, right-handed quarterbacks, any favors booting this way. Yep, I got to back up. Now I throw an errant pass because it's just really off my back foot. And I got to kind of jump because I'm flat, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, flat chested. It's tough. Good scramble. Mm. Like to see him get down, but if he wants to take the punishment, he can do whatever he want to do. He'll body. But I would like him to get down. Mm, mm. Oh yeah, he lit. I like it. All right, he got a little, you know what I'm saying? Pizzazz, panache. I'm telling you, man, I like Jordan Love. If I had to take a young QB, that's what they say, like a young QB. Oh yeah. Ooh. Now this is a play right here, boy. Look at this play. I like the design. You fake the run, but it's a quick hitch. It's a quick hitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a full play action. And I love when people do stuff like this. It's not a full play action. It's just a turn and a little pump that makes people feel like, oh, I got to step up, man. Look at this linebacker right here. Look at this linebacker right here. This is who you're trying to get out the way. You're trying to get my boy to and not have no traffic right here. And that's exactly what you get. Mm. That's a good play, man. You run it back one time. That's good, man. Good ball. Quick little play action. Get 54, which I think is Bobby Wagner. Get him to step up. Boom. Pow. Good football. Hero with a little extra pushing it. Don't be mad because we scored on you, bro. Don't be mad. You keep on bum till you die. Play real quick. We ain't watching no kickoffs, man. Come on, man. Austin Eckler up the middle. -1 yard. So what happened here? Somebody came straight off the edge. 58. Or is it 90? Yeah, this had to be some sort of this had to be some sort of miscommunication or something. Because my man is finna just wash that, or Is this a read option? What's going on here? 90. This is a counter. 90 just played it great. I feel like most times on this is a full counter. You got a guard tackle counter, and I feel like most times because you got a back block, you got a back block here. You should get a back block here, a back block here. You should get like maybe a sift going up because you're gonna get a kick out block with the guard and a wraparound block with the tackle, and that's what kind of happened. This is a mush of a play. And then sometimes on the backside, what you would have him do is actually bring his split down and have him try to get inside of 90. You might even throw like a little cut block and then let 58 be the one to chase. I'll have to consult my people. I don't really know. But he played it right. He played it right. So shout out to him. Good job. All right, y'all. I told myself I'd only do like 30 minutes of streaming right now. I still have dinner to eat. I would like to give a major shout out to Bethany's in Arlington, Texas, for supplying your boy with dinner. They didn't really supply it, I paid for it. Or rather, my wife paid for it. But it's good every time. So shout out to Bethany's. Listen, I'm gonna do better with actually marketing these things and letting people know and scheduling them out. Them Fridays. Every Friday we're gonna break down film. We're gonna look at games. We're gonna watch football in the way that you should watch football, which is from a strategic standpoint. I think when you watch during the game, watch as a fan, watch and have fun. The ups and downs, get you, get put something on the grill, drink you a beer, have a great time. But the beauty of football and the beauty in this game is it's in the minutia. So every Friday, come on,